All right, it's been a few more weeks. We're getting made some progress, and it's starting to look more like a framed out home. All right, starting looking at the side, we can see they've started backfilling in around the house. You can see in front of the garage is now filled in, and all along the front they've at least filled in the main part there, and they've compacted and filled in, of course, the front porch area. I think in a few weeks we've got the masons coming back out to finish putting another layer of brick along here, kind of bringing it up to level. You can kind of see the front door over here still sits pretty significantly higher than the final grade of the front concrete porch will be. As far as the dirt down at the bottom, we still got about 6 more inches or so that are going to be added here in front of the garage, and that same elevation is going to carry forward all the way down along the front of the house and around the first side. So there's a pretty significant part of fill that still has to kind of be brought out on this side. Kind of hard to see the elevation with the camera, but it does just slope down at an angle. Other things that kind of happened over the last few weeks, as we move into the garage area here, we can see they've poured the concrete slab, they've installed the window that was broken, and it is ended up, like we said in the last video, a little bit bigger than what the other one is, but it looks great in here. So garage slab poured. They've got most of the stair rails cut for the set of stairs that will go up to the bonus room there, but have not yet installed that. I believe they're shooting for next week. You can kind of see plumbing is installed. You can see this is the bathroom, the upstairs, or the main floor bathroom. It's just a shower. It's installed, places for the toilet. Everything's set up for the sinks here. So we've made it, got that much done. And then other than that, as we move into the pantry, we've got a spot for a water hookup there for the second fridge, and then you know, that's where the kitchen sink goes. There's a pot filler up there. The main fridge water hookup goes over there. The other thing that they went ahead and got finished up, you can kind of see, is up in the attic space, the HVAC has been put all throughout. So we've got all the drops and everything set up and ready for kind of, that part of it's ready for the HVAC. I guess they're really pushing hard to get electrical in next week and a few other things so they can get started on sheetrock and finishing that up by the end of the month. In the master, you can see the hookups for the sinks in there. The walk-in shower in there. Bathroom. And it's got like a, it's kind of crazy when you look up. It's a pretty big spider web of HVAC up in this space up there. Probably is kind of hard to see in the camera, but there's several runs all coming off that one line there. So the upstairs HVAC unit, I guess will be right up over the living room up on that installed shelf there. So as we go down to the basement downstairs, Not much change. They'll be eventually putting, you know, insulation all throughout here. And then it's kind of dark. This will be again the office area back here. They left an HVAC, a spot for a vent for future use will be there. Storage area is kind of back in here now. And the bedrooms and bathrooms are all kind of installed down here. We did get the bathtub is installed down here. Got the hookups for both sinks. And we got everything set up for plumbing. And then as we go into the other bedroom, there's this back access. It's probably dark back in here, but this is they've filled all this in with dirt. This used to drop down in. Now it's all level in here, and this is where the HVAC unit will be in here. The hot water heaters will be in here. The actual pressure tank and power and everything for the pump will all be moved into this back area. Embry is up there in the garage, just saying hi.
Hi, Papa.
Hi, Embry. And then as we kind of move back out, we haven't done too much more outside. They've kind of been getting started on getting a final grade of everything set up out here. And keep moving back. They've still got some dirt back here to grade off and remove. They've started filling in on the back side of the house, even some of this with just a little bit more dirt to bring in and level off to finish this out. So other than that, that's about we've got done. Oh, and I think I don't think the roof was done with the last video. Yeah, so the roofing is all finished up. They still have to trim it and put in gutters and things like that, but that's coming a lot later on in the process apparently. So that's about it for updates this week. Hopefully next week we'll have electrical and we'll be getting that inspected, and then insulation moving in shortly after that, and then they'll be ready for sheetrock, all pushing for the end of this month to finalize that process. So until then.